I'm back after a couple of days. We had a power outage. I haven't been to the gym yet today because it's my day off. I'm gonna go later, but I'm gonna play some video games first. My name's Graham. I have cerebral palsy. The wheelchair's in the back. I like hanging out with everybody. My channel is built to inspire people. Inspire change, motivate people. It's really sunny outside. I figured I'd hang out for just a little bit. Adolf, what's going on, man? I don't think I've seen you here before. Everybody gets a personal welcome. My name's Graham. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer. At 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream and try to meet everybody. At 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a huge donation video. I appreciate you for coming to hang out. Zach, welcome to the live stream, man. I appreciate you for showing up. I appreciate everybody for showing up. I read every single comment because when you're disabled, your voice tends to get overlooked. So I tend to read everybody's comments because I want everybody to feel welcome. It's also your birthday today. Well, happy birthday. Also, what a wicked day to have a birthday. Jackson, welcome. Everybody gets that personal welcome because I want everybody to feel welcome. KK, I'm from Southern Ontario, man. I am Canadian. For anybody new here, my name's Graham. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer. At 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream. And at 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a huge donation video. Ragu, good morning, man. I've been all right. We had an ice storm for a couple of days. We had a power outage. That's why I've been kind of disappeared lately. I'm back on the grind to grow the channel to inspire people. Jackson, I appreciate you, man. I'm trying to inspire as many people as possible because originally I started my channel because I wanted to show up my friend and try to beat his channel. You're from the Philippines, man. That's cool. I love knowing where you guys are from. I love seeing how far my stream reaches. Yeah, man. We had an ice storm here and I had to deal with things. I love doing YouTube and I love trying to inspire people, but it doesn't pay the bills, so. But you guys already knew that I was coming back. I love doing this. I love hanging out with you guys. I love inspiring people. That's the whole point of the channel. Peace, love, motivation, and inspiration. No problem. Can you have my beard? No, man. I wish. You don't want that. the amount of food this thing has saved me. But welcome to the live stream. Everybody gets that personal welcome. My name's Graham. I'm on the road to 750 subscribers. When I hit 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream to try to meet everybody if possible. And when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to donate $2,000 to a local charity in my area. Russian VD, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Everybody gets that personal welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before. So welcome to the channel. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that shows up, honestly. You have to go, well, you come back to any live stream you want, man. Everybody gets a voice. Everybody gets heard. I love hanging out with people. So what I do is I like to sit here in my truck and tell you guys a story. So I usually tell the story of how I started the channel a year ago. And it was because my friend, and I encourage people to make YouTube videos, but like my friend made some really awful content. So I started by making the YouTube channel to show up my friend. Because I was like, if I'm going to talk shit, I'm going to make sure that I try. Harry, what's going on, man? I think it's the first time I've seen you here. It is. Welcome to the live stream. Everybody gets a personal welcome. So a year ago, I started making shorts. I started posting motivational things. I know all my content is from the gym, but that's because the gym doesn't judge you. Isku, I've seen you here before, man, but welcome to the live stream. Everybody gets that personal welcome. I started my channel because my buddy who's also disabled used to make content, and his content was weird as hell. I don't discourage people from making content because you can do what you like, but I was like, I think I can do better. So I started posting shorts to be motivational, truly inspirational stuff. And then about a month ago, we did my dad's wake, and then when you go to a wake, man, the amount of people there can really tell you the story about who the person was. So my dad's wake had like 20 to 30 people there, just full of love. What are you considered to be inspirational? It depends on how you look at it, man. So I try to be inspirational to people because I'm disabled. I have a really good job. I have a really positive outlook because you can sit here and be negative your entire life, or you can just take it as it comes. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer because a bunch of people in my circle have had cancer, as well as my grandmother who beat cancer twice before succumbing to old age. And at 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a huge $2,000 donation to a local charity to try to give back. I'm going to give back as much as possible, as much as YouTube allows me to. So I'm trying to inspire people to make change and be different. I don't know about nice. I don't think of me as nice. Like I was saying, originally when I made my YouTube channel, it was to show up my friend because his content about being disabled was kind of weird. So I made the channel to kind of show up his content and to see what I could do. But then about a month ago, we had my dad's wake. And it was so inspiring to see the amount of people that he changed in his life. Because he had 20 or 30 people all at his wake. And it's just like, how many people have I truly inspired? I don't know. So I want to use this YouTube channel to give back in every possible way. I don't ask for money. All the donations are coming out of my own pocket. Everything I do is going to come out of my own pocket, except for maybe the produced video. I'm hoping my buddy's going to slide me a bit of a discount. I'm just going to call you Moon. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer, so I'm trying to make sure that it's as nice as possible. Because gingers actually go gray really fast, so I'm trying to donate it before I get to the age where my hair turns gray. So it's 750 subscribers. I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream to try to meet as many people as possible. And at a thousand subscribers, I'm going to do a huge donation video. Well, so it's like I always tell you guys. You can go back to any live stream and I say the exact same thing in every single live stream because I like to do this a lot. Because I like to meet my subscribers. I like to meet the people who follow my content. I don't want to just be some faceless channel. I've had a lot of buddies in my circle who've had cancer. I've had my grandmother who beat cancer twice before succumbing to it a third time and at her old age. And I just want to make a difference. You can donate money, but when you donate money, it goes to pay the foundation. It goes to pay the people that work for the foundation. And then your donation goes to where it needs to go. So if I donate my hair, it's my time and effort. Kind of look like an older Ron Weasley. Man, I wish if I looked like an older Ron Weasley, I'd actually have money. But I appreciate the comment. I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome to the live stream. Everybody gets a personal welcome. Because I want everybody to feel welcome. Because when you're disabled, your voice tends to get overlooked. So I make sure that people who come to the live stream don't get overlooked. Yo, Phoenix, what's going on, man? Welcome to the live stream. Everybody gets a personal welcome because I want everybody to feel welcome. Mitch, hello to you, sir. I know we said hello, but hello to you. Six. It's not about finding purpose, man. It's about finding what makes you smile. You're never going to find your purpose in life if you can't smile a little. Moon, you're not actually going to believe this. I have cerebral palsy too. Mayank, does this ever happen to you? Like, someone, like, sometime alcohol dropped in your beard, then you... No, I can't say that it has. That would be an awful story. I'm sure it's happened. You see those on funny videos all the time. But it hasn't happened to me. For anybody new here, my name's Graham. I'm on the road to 750 subscribers where I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream to try to hang out with everybody because I want to give back. Everything that YouTube gives me the ability to do, I want to share. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer, so that's why it's really long. I'm not. I'm Canadian, actually. I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm disabled, but it just challenges the good. I'm disabled, but it just challenges the... You're from Sydney, bro. I wish. I wish I was from Sydney. Australia would be crazy beautiful. I know you guys got a bunch of spiders. Krish, what's going on, man? Not many people have cerebral palsy, I know. I just want to say thank you for all that you've done. Man, I haven't done anything for you. You guys have done a ton for me. I love hanging out with you guys. I love meeting you guys. The 24-hour live stream is going to come at 750 followers, 750 subscribers. I'm going to make a whole day of it. I'm going to use one of my days off, and I'm going to sit here for 24 hours and hang out with you guys. This is just me streaming because I like to stream every day because I want to try to meet as many people as possible. Nah, man, I'm not crazy. I just like doing this for fun. I have a pretty decent job. It gives me the ability to give back. I like hanging out here. I like trying to inspire people. All of my content is from the gym, but it's because the gym doesn't judge you who you are. It judges you based on the effort you put in. So it doesn't matter that I'm disabled or in a wheelchair. The gym doesn't see that. The gym sees the fact that I lifted weights. Sees the fact that I put in the same amount of work as the guy next to me. I've seen Breaking Bad. Not every episode, but I've seen a few. How's it going, Kite? You gonna be friendly today? I'm an overnight manager. I don't actually. I do like edibles, but I don't actually smoke because I don't like the head high. But the edibles are nice to get rid of the pain. As lame as that sounds. Do you ever aspire in your life to be ahead of a head in a career? I don't really have a favorite, honestly. Do you ever? I do actually. I do aspire to be more, and that's what I've always pushed myself to believe in. And so did my dad while he was still alive. Angela, welcome to the live stream, man. Everybody gets a personal welcome. I saw you. Don't worry. You've never done liquor or any drugs. I, ev- I've drank and I do edibles to deal with pain, so can't say that for sure. I'm from Southern Ontario. For anybody new here, my name's Grandma. I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer because a bunch of people in my circle have had cancer, as well as my grandmother who beat it twice, but succumbed to it a third time. Do I know about India? Like, it depends on what you want to know. I don't know much. Nope. I'm just Canadian, man. Canadian and British, technically. My mom's from England. At 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream to try to meet everybody that subscribes to me. Morgan, how's it going? Kat, you're looking to leave, man. Just chill out. Just chilling in Oklahoma, about to get some bad weather. Man, we had some bad weather. So I up and disappeared for like 2 days because we had ice. Felipe, welcome to the live stream, man. Much love, Felipe. Much love. Honestly, man. Welcome to the live stream. Everybody, welcome to the live stream. Freestyle, what's going on, man? I just like to hang out with people. My name's Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I like to hang out with people. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer. At 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream to try to meet people, to try to make sure that people have their voices heard. Because when you're disabled, your voice tends to get overlooked. So I try not to do that to anybody on the channel. And at 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a huge donation video to try to give back. I don't know about a good thing, man. You guys inspire me to be great, honestly. My yank. So the hair doesn't actually help the cancer patients. It helps their appearance. So when you have cancer, you go through chemo treatments, and the chemo treatments make you lose all your hair. So like children, stuff like that. I appreciate that, man. No, no, Kite, don't start, man. I'm about to block you. Honestly, I've given you a chance, and now you're gonna ruin it. Yeah, basically. So like when they do chemo, they lose their hair, and it just it affects their personality. It affects their opinion on life. So I'm a ginger, and I'm a natural ginger. I haven't actually done anything to my hair ever. So I'm looking to give back before I go gray. So I figured if I grow it out, I can cut it and donate it, and then I can give it back to somebody. I didn't know that actually. I'm gonna say Brock Lesnar, only because like he's an OG and he's one that I really remember. So I'm gonna say Brock Lesnar. I'd believe it. John Cena is also super famous and can afford every single treatment that he ever wants. I am honestly looking to use this platform to truly, truly give back. I'm going to give back everything that YouTube allows me to give. No, no, I haven't. Randy Orton's good too. Do you know in present John Cena is heel now? Today got beaten by Cody Rhodes. I'd believe it, man. Like we were saying. Last night Cody Rhodes gave John Cena a Cody cutter. No, no, Kite, don't speak for me, man. I love the WWE. I don't watch it as much as I should, but everybody here can speak to what they want. Can you read my comment? Did I miss one? In goalless life now, have you ever been in a situation? How have you overcame it? Have I ever been in a situation? I'm constantly in a situation. I wish I was the team of Ed Sheeran. And I do watch UFC. But have I ever been in a situation, man? I'm disabled. I'm constantly in a situation. Even to get my job. My job is physically demanding. There were so many people that applied for my job over me, but I got it because of my brain. Not a bit because of what I physically can or can't do. I got it because of how well my brain works. No, you can't, Cat. And if you do it, you're going to be blocked. Because I've actually had enough of you. Don't speak for me. I will speak for myself. Nobody speaks for anybody else around here. Orange Craft, what's going on, man? What would you do? Cat, man, I'm telling you right now. Here's your very last warning. Do not speak for me. Do not speak for my channel. You do not represent my channel. You do not speak for me or anybody else. You speak for yourself or you speak not at all. You watch to defend yourself. That's not an awful thing to do, but the weather in Ontario is actually really nice right now. It was awful. It was awful. We had a huge ice storm, and like people are still without power. And Kat, I'm angry at you because you shouldn't be speaking for me. Do not speak for me. Speak for yourself or get out. Nope, you don't. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't normally do that. That's like those shorts are kind of lame as hell. But I figured I'd let you guys know where I was at. It's not actually summertime. Technically, it's like the beginning of spring. So it's not actually summertime? Kite, this is it, man. You're no longer welcome at this channel. You're done. I will be. I mean, radiation exposure is terrible, man. It affects everybody differently. That's just awful. I'm gonna keep that hidden because my comment section is family friendly. But radiation poisoning is awful. But that's essentially what chemo is. It's a version of radiation poisoning that's controlled and directed towards the cancerous cells. So that's essentially what it is. It's not a little thing, man. You've had 3 warnings. And I have literally told you don't speak for me. You are not me. So I think you're the little kid. In fact, you're immature, and I don't appreciate you. So you aren't welcome here anymore. Can you share your wisdom of life? What would be your teaching to your kids? So the biggest wisdom that I've used lately is I would go back. No, you can't speak for me. That's it. You're done. Leave and don't come back. Anyways, if I was to actually like give myself advice, the advice would literally be pay more attention in school, because I'm not perfect, guys. When I was in high school, I went through traumatic surgery where I was on enough morphine that like when I was falling asleep I was slowly dying. But I never paid enough attention in high school, and I had to redo my grade 12. So if I had to give myself basic advice, it would be pay more attention in high school and appreciate that time in your life, because that's the easiest time in your life. If I was to give myself like creative advice, it would be to start in the gym earlier, because I started in the gym in my grade 12 year, which made everything a little better. But I would start in the gym earlier, and I know that sounds cliche. That's what every like workout person, that's what everybody will tell you. But the gym has made my life easier. I run on a treadmill every day before I start a live stream or before I share content, because I'm not super comfortable with like walking on a treadmill in front of people. So I walk on the treadmill, I have my little bit of privacy, and then I share with you guys. So it's made walking a little more bearable. It's made life a little more easier just by working out. So cheesy adult advice: pay more attention in school. Constructive advice to like point your life in a better direction: start working out early. Overall, like friendly advice: being disabled sucks. People tend to overlook you. Your voice isn't as loud as it could be. But just because your legs don't work, your brain does, and you can set your mindset to whatever you want it to be. Like there's lots of different advice I could give a person. My old uncle had cancer, but due to chemo, he became very angry and aggressive. I don't know. I've never had cancer. Because if it was me personally, I'd probably be angry for a little bit. I'd probably be aggressive for a little bit. But then you decide the person that you want to be. You can't let something like that tell you the person that you want to be. I could let my disability tell me to be some like negative asshole in a wheelchair. You can't let your situation dictate who you are. As soon as you let your situation dictate who you are, you've signed your life. You've signed the way people are going to see you. You've signed the way you're going to see yourself. Well, I'm kind of doing that now. You want to set yourself up to be the person that you want to be. If you want to be the president, if you want to be the CEO, if you want to be somebody higher up, you have to have that mindset. You can't go in and half-ass something every single day. Being disabled, I have to give 110% of everything I do all the time. Because if I don't, then I'm seen as just some guy in the wheelchair. It's the same thing. If you want to be noticed and you like what you do, give 110% constantly. And then when you think you've given enough, if you have more to give, and you can, then give that as well. Give the 110% until you reach your first goal. Then you pick your next goal, and you give 100% to that. How you doing, Bryn? Everybody gets a personal welcome to the live stream. You need to pick your goals, and you need to pick your list, your line of sight. Then you set your goals up for smaller little increments, and you push and push and push, and you achieve smaller goals because those smaller goals will snowball into your bigger goal. I'm great, actually. Thank you for coming to the live stream. Everybody gets a personal welcome. Oh, one good friend, man. If I had one solid friend, if I had just one solid friend, I don't like lots of hair on my body. That's fair, man. Everybody's a little different. But if I had one solid friend, that can change your life. I can make that money. It's just going to take a while. I appreciate that. That's exactly why I do these things, because I want to try to be a friend to you guys. I consider your advice as if it was from my... That's kind of like the advice that I want to give, because you guys don't know a lot of my personal story, and I don't even know a ton of my personal stories. I'll be your friend. I'll be everybody's friend. That's the entire point of this channel. Whether I have 100 subscribers or 1,000,000 subscribers, I want to be friends with every single one of my subscribers because you guys are all important. But when I was younger, my dad advocated for me. He treated me normal. He treated me with respect. So I try to give the same advice that he would have given me when I was younger. Why would you change my life, though? That's hard to say, because if we hung around, I would hope that one day I could change your mindset. Because you don't want to just have friends all willy-nilly, right? You don't want to just have 1,000,000 friends that mean nothing to you. You want to surround yourself with people of like mindsets. You want to surround yourself with people with entrepreneurial mindsets. You want to surround yourself with people that are going to enrich your life. So, while physically, I'm not going to climb Mount Everest with you, I feel like mentally, spiritually, entrepreneurshiply, that's not even a word, but in an entrepreneurial mindset, I believe I could enrich your life. I have a stepkid. My girlfriend has a kid. Orange, of course I can see your messages, man. You said you would be my friend. That was the last one. That was the last thing you said. Unless I'm missing something, which is entirely possible. Sometimes the live stream glitches with messages. Yeah, Bryn, do you have kids? Well, goodbye, sir. And I'm really interested to know that you aren't. Nope. I have no idea what you're talking about, man. You've been kind of weird this whole time, but that's okay. I can see yours. You have one. That's it. That's amazing. I asked for my opinion on your flight ticket to Saskatchewan. I don't think I saw that. It might have been a glitch. Hold on, let me scroll up a little here. Hold on. Oh, maybe I did. Give me your opinion. My client is calling me to Saskatchewan on the 17th of April. I booked a flight. The weather should be fine in April, man. Yeah, my girlfriend and her kid live with me, and I live with my mom. Everybody just calls him Squish, so I'm gonna go with that. So it's probably long enough now. So probably in a month, just to make sure. Because like I don't want to go there and do all the work and then find out it's not long enough. But I mean it should. Like it has to be 10 inches in a ponytail, and I'm pretty sure it's long enough. How does that whole thing work? Like how does donating your hair? So it helps their mindset, man. It doesn't physically do anything for them. Yeah, exactly. It makes wigs. It helps their mindset. Like if my hair was to go to some little girl who had cancer, all of a sudden, she's not worried that she's bald like her friend. You would prefer a sincere friend over an entrepreneur. That's true. But again, that's because you have a sincere mindset. You're going to surround yourself with the sincere people. I also have the same kind of mindset, but I'm also not willing to sacrifice a sincere person that likes to sit on the couch all day for you got to try to find the happy medium. You got to find sincere with the right mindset because you don't want to have to pick up after your friend every single day of your life. You don't want to try to be successful while your friend is dragging you down. Oh man, I just have awful skin. I probably have an acne flare up. That's all that is. I want to serve the people. Like I want to dedicate my entire life for people. I don't want to get married and have kids. If I was your kid, I'm not. Well, what do you mean though? The, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I fully understand the question. I'm thinking of quitting my job and starting up in Regina, Saskatchewan. Man, you have to do what's right for you. There's no right answer. I can't tell you to quit your job because that's not the right answer. Are your bills paid? Do you have the ambition to start your own job? If you have the ambition to start your own job, sacrifices can be made. But you have to make the decision for yourself. Do I support whatever decision you make? Yes. But I'm not going to tell you your decision. The best things in life, man, happen when you take chances. I literally started doing this YouTube thing because I took chances. I met all of you guys because I took a chance. I'm achieving goals here because I took a chance. There's no right answer. I'm never going to tell you to quit your job. Period. because I would never put you in financial. Say I was in that situation, you as the dad. If we were in that situation that I was in with my dad, man, I would hope I would be strong enough to give you the same inspiration that he gave me, to want yourself to be treated normal. I have to go. Me and my kid are gonna go get some lunch. Well, I appreciate you for stopping by. Stop by on every live stream. I appreciate you for showing up. Everybody's important, and I want you guys to feel important when you show up, when you stay, when you hang out, when you leave. Everybody should always feel important. Oh, I appreciate you. You don't have to do that. I don't directly ask for likes or subs. I tell you guys my story, and if you guys want to like or subscribe, it's all that matters. My truck is a 2022 Toyota Tacoma. I got it brand new because I set my mindset to this goal that I wanted a truck. I've wanted a truck. Thank you so much, Bryn. I appreciate it so much. I've wanted this truck ever since I was a kid. And that's a good that's a good value to have, man. But I've been there where like I've been the only motivated one, and it's tiring. You have to surround yourself with like-minded people. So you have to evaluate what inside your mind is like, and then try to surround yourself with the same kind of people. I would rather have one true friend than 10,000. Or I like I like people with the same mindset. Everybody can like who they like, or like friend-wise. I've watched a lot of my friends fade away because they're not willing to drive to see me. It was always me driving into the city to see them. They never came out here. I got ATVs, a boat, stuff to play on, and they never drove out here to see me. I appreciate people with the same kind of mindset, with the same kind of go-getting attitude. Because I want to inspire my circle to be better. I don't need my circle dragging me down. You want me to lead a family and pursue a goal in life? Well, I would want you to make your own decisions and your own failures. There's no right answer to how you're going to lead life. I'm not going to tell you to start a family. I'm not going to. I don't know enough about the education system to say yes or no. If you feel the education system is really good and you can afford it and it's not going to put you in financial hardship, why not? Like, if you can confidently look at yourself in the mirror and say your education system is good, but again, it's active in which way, man? Because if he's active in the fact that he's trying to achieve his goals, it absolutely matters. If he doesn't go to the gym, no, that doesn't matter. But he has to be like, you have to surround yourself with the same kind of people. So a person has to be actively achieving their goals. I would never homeschool kids, period. I don't think it's the right way to go. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with it, but I think kids should be able to get out there, meet people their own age, have a little fun. Well, he's autistic, so he doesn't like doing a lot of own things that are outside of his own, like out of his own rotation. So he doesn't go out very often. I try to take my girlfriend out as much as we can. It's not something we can always afford. We got to start looking towards the future. But Chiller, man, to circle back to your question, my friends don't have to be in the gym. My friends don't have to want to run their own business. My friends don't have to be rich or famous or anything like that. They could be dead ass broke. You say you have to surround yourself by certain people. Like it's that easy to find a friend. It's not that easy to find a friend, but you have to find the right friend. So if you have an entrepreneurial mindset, you want your friends to be productive, you want your friends to achieve their goals, you want your friends to push forward. You're not going to look for some couch potato, man. But are you planning on having a biological? It's not in the plans. A biological kid or not doesn't make them any less yours, man. Should I read the book? Read the stuff that inspires you, man. You can't ask a person, should I read this book? First off, you got to know what the book's about. Second off, you got to know if it's something you're interested in. Like, you're a tech guy with Samsung, but here's an idea. Have you read the Steve Jobs autobiography book? I forget what it's called, but he wrote an autobiography or something. You have a family, right? You spend most of your time with your family. My friend is successful. No, no, Chili, you're missing the point. You don't have to be the reason for your friend's success. In fact, you don't want to be the reason for your friend's success because if you're the reason for their success, you're in the wrong friend group. You want your friends around you to be successful. You don't want you don't want to have to be picking up the slack constantly for some couch potato. And Orange, as for you, man, if you're studying and then read the book. But again, I can't give you guys recommendations on books or anything because that's not fair. You guys have your own opinions and own values. I can't be like you should read this book, but you need to read things that you take interest in. So if you have an interest in Jeffrey Dahmer, read a book. If you have an interest in tech and entrepreneurial stuff, read the Steve Jobs autobiography. I mean, everybody knows a little bit about Jeffrey Dahmer, man. Everybody's seen his Netflix series, heard his story. Do I know like anything in depth about him? No. I know nothing in depth about him. Since you advice about life, I'm gonna suggest you a great one. A lesson in a movie. All right, I do like a good movie, so hold on. Death's Game. It's a Korean series. I learned some great life lessons. I've laughed on stream. Most of the time, though, my streams are all serious and motivational. Two. But again, I lost a lot of my friends when I moved out here. I don't have to lie to you guys. I've got probably two people that I could call, and that's all I really need. I don't need this giant list of phone books. I will actually watch that. I like a good movie. I'm a huge movie buff. I'm a huge like movie, comic book, like Pokemon card, like nerd, like buff like that. So I do appreciate a good movie. I smile. I smile. I do. It's just you got to remember I'm also kind of like half tired when I do these, but I do smile. In my gym live streams, I actually smile quite a bit because that's mostly when I'm like up. Yeah, man. But that Chili, you're missing the point. But again, I don't surround myself with people. I don't I don't want people in my life that are going to drag me down. I've had that. I've had that with exes. I've had that with friends. I don't want people in my life anymore that are going to drag me down. I don't want people that are like you have to drive to see me. You have to put in all the work to see me. My one buddy who's gonna fully produce my video on YouTube here has literally driven to see me. We work like 5 minutes apart. He's put in the effort to come be my friend. I don't want people in my life that are just gonna take advantage of me. So that's what I mean. You got to surround yourself with the right people, with the right mindset and the right values. You can't just. What do you mean how they dragged you down? They made you choose them over. They made you choose them over your goals. I once. No, no, no. It's a spelling error because they drag you down. You know you're not in the right friend group when they make you choose hanging it with them over achieving your goals. Because frankly, if a friend can't see the value in what you're doing, and they make you choose them over doing something that you actually like need to do, they're not the right person. Oh, I promise, I got you, Six. I'm excited to watch that movie or series. Do I invest in the market? I do not. I've actually thought about it because I've thought about ways that I could secure my future. But even still, I wouldn't like. I can't say that I would directly invest in like a single stock. I'd probably do like the whole market, the EFT or whatever, because I'd want a safer like long term investment. I don't want a volatile stock. She is actually in Kingston right now with her family because her family flew in from Alberta. But that's exactly it. They've asked for money. They've tried to spend all my time doing other things rather than focusing on goals. That's exactly it. I've had exes and I've had friends drag me down that I'm no longer interested in hanging out with. And I do eat meat. I am not a vegetarian. I'm not a Presbyterian. I eat I eat meat. I will never tell you there's a right way to diet. I will never tell you there's a right way to focus on what you need to eat. That's not what I'm about. Eat what you want, live how you want, just be a good person. That's what I'm saying though. It's hard to get rid of them, but even if you don't get rid of them, you need to downgrade them. They could have been your best friends forever, but then all of a sudden they've become what you don't need, and then they get downgraded if you fully can't get rid of them. Michael, how's it going? Like Michael here, for example. He's been here ever since my second live stream. Great moderator, great fan, absolutely somebody I would trust with decisions. My name's Graham, bud. It's Graham. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you for actually trying to use my name rather than like call me handicap suit, because that's happened. Calling me Grim though sounds kind of sad. The next stream's probably tonight at the gym, but that'll be at like 3 a.m. my time, so it'll be somewhere around 11 years, because there's usually a 7 hour time difference or something. And chiller, if Michael and I even lived in the same country, I feel like he would, man. I trust Michael with decisions. I can't actually. I can't type in the chat. when I'm on my phone, I can't do anything but respond to you guys in live actually. I mean, it's on my channel. Yeah, that's what I mean. If we lived in the same country, you're good, man. I'm never that worried. Oh, Michael's got it. Yeah, it's more like Graham, but it's pronounced Graham, but it's spelt Graham. How old is your stepkid that can handle living without a father? The kid is 8. He is autistic. He really doesn't know what's going on half the time. He just kind of exists and is the happiest little boy. You're good, man. Chat's all about free speech. You're not going to offend me. You have the right to say what you want. You kept it PG. You asked the right things. Hey, man, I hear you. I had the exact same experience, both when I blew my tire on my truck and this winter. I used to call my dad for everything, man. I couldn't call my friends. They're not very good with cars. I had the exact same experience. I blew a truck tire, and when I realized I couldn't call my dad, I got angry. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. Then I look at my phone, and I look through my list of friends, right? And I was the exact same way. I had nobody. I had one person I can call. And in 13 days, he moves to Dryden, Ontario, which is like 20 hours away from me. So in 13 days, that one person I could call is literally going to up and disappear. So I understand you, Chiller. We are on the same page, man. But that's what I mean. I would rather have one friend that I could call on than have like 7,000 friends that just want to borrow money from me. That's what I'm saying. I've been there. It's a sad life. But I understand you. We're on the same page. Yeah. I understand you. It's it's the most disheartening thing in the world. But that's what I mean. When you find that one person that matches your values and matches your level of respect, you're going to hold on to that person. That person's going to come through for you. For me, I love people and I want to inspire people. But it doesn't mean I'm going to let them into my inner circle. That takes a friend. That takes somebody with the same kind of values. Honestly, it takes a person like Michael. I trust Michael with my channel. I trust Michael to make decisions. I trust Michael to have my best interests at heart. We're just not in the same. We're not in the same country. We're not in the same time zone. Mason, man. So I'll tell you the same thing that I tell everybody. That's like, give me a shout out or do this or do that, right? I'll let my live stream post. Then I go back through the comments to make sure that I responded to every comment. and I look at the content on your channel because I don't give anybody I don't give anybody a shout out because I want their channel to align with mine. I have a stepkid, she's 7, considering her. Mason, so what I'll do, man, is like I said, when it posts and I can see all the comments, that's when I'll check out your channel. So it's going to be a couple of days. Because these longer live streams tend to take a couple of days to upload. But I don't just check out channels. They have to align with my values and everything else. Because I'm trying to run this channel super family friendly, super inspirational. Her mental health, my GF says, stays in the same room for her kid. Otherwise, she's my wife, but it's really hurt. I hear you. I can relate. Sometimes you gotta do what you need to do, though. She's living in the same with the past. She's living in the same room with a guy. Frozen, welcome to the live stream, man. I'm glad that's a value of yours. You're welcome, man. Like I said, I understand most things. I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I've been through some things. Being disabled, you go through some things. Chris, no, I'm not, man. I'm simply a ginger who's growing up my hair to donate it to cancer. At 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream. No, my life lately has been pretty good. But I've been in it before. My ex used to have a bunch of kids, and it was literally the same thing. The ex-boyfriend was always around because his kid was one of them. And, like, while I trusted her, like, it was always kind of a sketchy situation. So I've been in that situation. Not now. Life is, like I said, pretty good now. What's my favorite pop star? I don't... So my all-time favorite, I guess, would be Marianas Trench. I've seen them a bunch. Josh Ramsey's a really nice, respectable guy. But, like, I don't necessarily have a favorite because I like songs. I like specifically songs, not necessarily groups. My friends, 0. My dad's friends, 30. I do not look like Post Malone. I'm not able to give you an opinion, man, because everybody's situation is different. I did that situation on and off for years because I really loved the kids and I loved her. You need to decide if your feelings are still in it. If your feelings are still in it, then you need to have a conversation with her and tell her your feelings are still in it. But as for making the decision, I can't do that for you. Only you can do that for yourself. If you look at her and you see nothing and you feel nothing, then maybe it's the right time to move on. Do I watch cricket? I have watched a bit of cricket. My mom's British, so I've watched all kinds of those British sports. Well, technically, I think it's more like Irish or Australian or something. But I've watched all of them sports. I can't tell you any teams. Can't tell you how they score. But I can tell you that I've watched cricket. I have no idea what that is, Mason. I hope it's not that bad, man. I hope it doesn't impact your everyday life. You know what? I do not know any cricketers. That's what I was just finished saying. I've watched cricket. I know I've watched cricket, but I can't tell you how they score. I don't know the names of the people, the names of the teams, anything like that. Yes, I could never do that. My favorite sports, and if we're going off sports that I actually like, are murder ball, which is basically wheelchair rugby. I'm a big fan of arm wrestling. Competitive arm wrestling is always a dope sport to watch. I like basketball. I like football. And I'm talking actual football, not soccer. Although I don't mind soccer either. But like back in the day, soccer with like when Henri was playing in France. That was years back. But I do like sports. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I was talking to Chiller there about. We might not be in the same country, not province. Jesus, we might not be in the same country, but you're still a brother. The fear of long words as he types a long word. I get that. I get it's probably supposed to be sarcastic, but I like how you say that and type a long word. I'm sure that was absolutely terrifying. Krish, man, everybody knows Johnny Sins, but that's not appropriate. The chat is family friendly because everybody's welcome here. But yes, everybody knows Johnny Sins. That's why it took you so long to type. It's all right, man. I'm not gonna silence you for asking me a question. Trust me. I respect everybody's opinion and I want everybody to speak. But like I said, it's just a family friendly. Like if you guys make comments towards me, that's fine. Garibaldi, welcome, man. I don't think I've ever seen you before. Everybody gets a personal welcome to the live stream because I want everybody to feel welcome. My name's Graham. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, but at 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream to try to meet everybody. I am growing my hair out to donate it to cancer. I'm trying to use YouTube to give back as much as possible. So I hang out with you guys on a live stream. I listen to stories, everything in between. So welcome to the channel. Garibaldi, chill out, man. This is a family-friendly stream. I appreciate you. Donate my car, man. I wish I could. If I ever get to the point where YouTube pays me and pays me enough money, I'll donate my car. Because this is my dream car. I've wanted this thing since I was 15. But I tell you what, if YouTube gets to the point where I can afford that, I will absolutely donate my car. Pleasure talking to you too, Six. You're always welcome back to a live stream, man. I like to run things like a giant family. Because I'm not the one who makes the channel. I'm the face of the channel. You guys make the content. Fear of palindromes. That is a palindrome. That's amazing. Nope, I don't take money from people who subscribe to me. So, if my account ever gets spoofed, which it has before, I will never ask you guys for money. I ask you guys for time and effort. YouTube will eventually give back, and that will allow me to give back more. But I do not ask subscribers for money, period. Even when I put the join button up there, the join button is going to be like at the smallest amount possible. And every month I'm going to make a video of that donation going towards a shelter or something to give back. I do not give money. I give time, effort, food, clothing, shoes. So like even my donation video isn't going to be money. It's going to be time, effort, fully produced. It's going to be clothes, shoes, women's supplies, whatever they need for their shelter. It's never going to be money. Money doesn't go as far as people need it to when it could be stuff. 6, I'm going to keep doing this, man. Live streams are my favorite part lately. I love hanging out with people. I love getting to know everybody. I love hearing their stories. I have donate me. I don't know what you're talking about, man. But like I said, I don't donate money. Time and effort, and everything in between. Like I said, if you lived around me and needed a sandwich, I would get you a sandwich. You lived around me and needed a pair of shoes, I would get you a pair of shoes. If I get big enough on YouTube, I'll fly out to you and get you a pair of shoes. But I don't donate money, ever. Money is not the answer. Yeah, like I said, if you lived around me, I'd get you a sandwich. Nobody goes hungry. I'm from Southern Ontario. And like I said, man, if I lived around you, I'd get you a sandwich. I'm not gonna give you money to get that sandwich because it's not the idea of the channel. You live in Ontario. Man, Ontario is a huge empty province. The chances of you living close to me are like slim to none. There's literally nothing here in Ontario. That would be a coincidence, but that's not very likely, man. But hey, I appreciate you for coming to the stream, hanging out, telling me a story. I appreciate everybody that's here now, because for anybody that doesn't know, my name's Graham. I'm growing my hair to donate it to cancer because a bunch of people in my circle, as well as my grandmother, beat cancer twice. DeMarcus, what's going on, man? I'm on the road to 750 subscribers. When I hit 750 subscribers, I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream to try to meet everybody. And when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a huge, fully produced donation video of $2,000 to a local charity in my area for school supplies, shoes, clothes, books, whatever they need, which I'm going to ask them first on what they really need and get them the stuff that way. The song stuck in my head right now is Hey, You're a Rockstar. That's a pretty good song, so I can't blame you. It's kind of like an earworm. It's good. Gibraldi, that is one of my moderators, Marcus. He's a good guy. He brings a lot to the table. I wouldn't be disrespecting people like that. Perfect. Like I said, if you want to make a comment towards me, that's fine. But the stream is strictly PG and respectful. Everybody deserves respect when they come here. You're allowed to hang out. You're allowed to stay. But the Marcus contributes a lot to the conversation. He contributes a lot to the actual channel. He will be respected. I don't actually know. Bro, I can't even walk. How do you expect me to do a handstand? Mason, I appreciate you, man. Nighthawk, welcome to the stream, man. I don't think I've ever seen you before. Everybody gets their own personal welcome. I don't know. He's on some kind of sandwich kick because I told him if he lived close that nobody goes hungry, so I would buy him a sandwich. But he definitely does not live close, so he has to go hungry. I know people who could do a handstand. I did promise to deliver you a sandwich if you lived close. You don't live close. One of these days, YouTube will give me the money that I can fly around the world and bring people sandwiches. And it'll happen. But right now, you have to live close. That's what I'm saying. People in my area don't go hungry. I will feed people. You know what? I'd bring you poutine. That's a delicious snack. Man, you can say that all you want. It doesn't make it true. I appreciate you, though. Like I said, I appreciate you for contributing to the conversation. That's okay, man. I am probably going to go soon because I do have to go to bed still. It might be my day off, but I still got to sleep for the day. But I had an amazing live stream. I met some amazing people. You guys are all great. There's definitely going to be a live stream tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow. Got nothing really to do. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys for waiting for me while I had to deal with that power outage. Lunchables are decent. Like, they're not great, but they're decent. No, like, come on now. They probably sell fucking Lunchly, the Mr. Beast one. The one that's completely blown up all over the world because it's made by the 3 biggest YouTubers. What's up, Running Man? Welcome to the live stream, man. It's been a while since I've seen you. I think the last time you were here was a Road to 500 video. So I appreciate you. But I'm not homeless, man. Bro, I'm the guy you blocked 15 minutes ago. I realized you was playing a good person, and that's a huge disappointment. I'm not playing anything, man. If you're Kite, you can leave again. Because you're not allowed to speak for me or anybody else. So if it's you, because that's the only person I blocked, bye. Nature Man, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Alright, just for you guys, we'll go like an extra 5 or so minutes. Because I appreciate everybody that shows up. But I was gonna hop off because it's getting kind of late for me. Oh, Michael, for the record, man, I don't know how it worked, but I blocked Kite Cat from the channel. Like I hit him from the channel. Yes, he was. Oh, he. So he was being rude again. That's what I'm saying. He was being rude again, and then people were asking me questions, and he was answering for me, telling people false information. So I don't care if you guys speak to each other. I don't care if you guys speak to other people. Don't speak for me. I will speak for myself. I am the face of this channel. I will answer my own questions. So, not only did Race get involved, he was answering for me. He was giving people wrong information, and I was just sick of him. I was just sick of him, man. Absolutely, he had to go. So, he's hidden from the channel. I don't know how that works. I don't know if it's a time limit thing, but now he's hidden from the channel. So, he can't see it. If he writes a comment, we can't see it. Like, he's just done. Like, do not speak for me. Do not answer questions. Like, it was pretty straightforward. I gave him a chance. I gave him the opportunity to chill out like I always did for the last 3 times. And he brought Race back into it. And he, like I said, was answering questions from me. So he had to go. And now if this Geribaldi guy happens to be Kite because he's the only one that I blocked, if he's still hanging around, he can go too. Yes, sir. That's what I mean. I respect you guys. So I figured I'd fill you in on what was going on. You guys help me just as much as I help you. So that's what's going on. Kite Cat going forward, if somehow gets back in here and we find him, he's never allowed back because I'm not doing this racist thing. I'm not doing him speaking for me. I'm not doing it anymore. If the hide thing doesn't hide him from the channel, he's gone. Just I'll keep finding his channels and I'll keep removing him. The chat is a place of peace and love, and it's gonna stay that way. There's no race, there's no hate, there's no hatred, no nothing. Oh look, it is him. Goodbye. Yeah, because you shouldn't be answering for me. Do not answer for me. I answer my own questions. There we go. He wants to make another channel. If he wants to go and make another channel, he's more than welcome to. But he's not welcome back in any way, shape, or form. There's no place for hate. There's no place for racism. There's no place for nothing. He's not welcome here anymore. In any channel he creates. My name's Graham. I'm from Southern Ontario. I'm disabled. I made this channel so that everybody could have a voice. It takes a very big amount for me to block you. That's alright. I took care of it again. The place for the chat is for peace and love. Everybody's to be respected. Everybody gets respect. I made this channel so that people have a voice because I'm disabled. So when you're disabled, people tend to overlook your voice and tend to ignore you. The chat is a safe space. It will always be a safe space. That is my promise. I'm on the road to 750 subscribers to do a 24-hour live stream. And at 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a huge donation video to the tune of $2,000 or $2 for every subscriber to a local charity in my area, which is going to be fully produced. I care very much about my moderators, Michael and DeMarcus, as well as Nick and Skeleton. I care very much about them. They care about my channel. This is a place of peace and love, and it will always be. And that is my promise. Peace, love, and motivation. To inspire for another day, folks. I will never, never let a person come in here and harm the peace and serenity of the chat. You guys want to make a comment at me, that's fine. But I will never let this chat be harmed. I love you guys. Stay happy, stay motivated, stay healthy, stay loved. I'll probably see some of you, depending on the time zone, because I'm going to go to the gym at 3 o'clock, my time zone. I love you guys.